Hey everyone, how's it going? So, hope you guys are ready. This should hopefully be the second and final stream of American Nightmare, at least for now. Um, there's like an arcade version, like within this game, and I kind of want to check that out too. There's like some achievements for it. I also figured out how to deal with the bird taken, so shouldn't have as much trouble as I did last night. We'll see. We'll see. Let me pause that. Start that up. Oh, also would help if you guys saw, I guess. There you go. There we go. We're all ready. So yeah, there's this like arcade action that I'm kind of like interested in seeing. I also want to see what are my achievements so far. Oh, I got 2 achievements. We got the escape the taken to the motel and rewrite reality for the first time. That's awesome. Um so gonna make sure Dr. Meadows can take another look at the skies, rewrite reality for the last time. Take out 2 splitter spawns with a single shot. That's never happening. Survive until dawn in any arcade mode. Find all the manuscripts. Survive an arcade level using nothing but the flashlight and handheld flares. Get a 6-minute survival streak and over 100,000 points in an arcade level. Unlock all the Nightmare arcade mode levels. Defeat 2,000 taken. And get 700,000 points in any Nightmare arcade level. And I'm like, that's never happening. That's crazy. And collectible wise, so we got like most of them. This is gonna be fun. We unlock that, and that one's gonna be fun too. Manuscript pages. We're starting to find them.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most writers,
And I do want to
struggled
go
with it.
through these.
A short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
Wow. We get some behind the scenes.
The reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under correct conditions, you can reshape it, turn it into almost anything you want. When it happens, almost nobody notices. It's not that we forget, it's that after the change, there's nothing to remember. Only those who have been directly touched by the powers that can shift reality are aware of the changes. Many are driven mad by it, others can cope. I'm one of those people, and I know how to wield that power to rewrite reality.
Interesting.
To change reality, you nudge it into the right direction. Your version of it is there, waiting. It wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. The devil is in the details. You change the details of the scene to match those on the page. If you get the details right, if you achieve that critical mass, the shift will come, and the rest of your new reality overrides the existing paradigm. The lie, no matter how outrageous, is now the truth. The strands of webbing glistened in the beam of my flashlight, fine, almost ethereal. They
Little
were fresh
spiders.
and right in my
No.
path. I held my breath and
Why'd you
waited,
have to write
ears straining.
spiders in? That's what I
Nothing.
want to know.
I moved on, concentrating on the task at hand. Just get what I was looking for, then leave. That's all I keep telling myself. For a moment, I actually thought it might be as simple as that. Then, I heard too many legs skittering across the ground.
1,000 legs.
At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit. I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I've prepared for this. But I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me. And not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
So what I found out is it's Alan Wake, and then this happens immediately after Alan Wake, and then the DLC, The Signal, and The Writer are after American Nightmare. When he actually did start to lose focus and lose himself.
Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the Herald of Darkness. It was something I'd written back in the real world, something I had a link to, a framework I could build on. I had adapted it into a new story. This story. Now Night Springs is in Arizona, although not for long. It's in Arizona because whatever the town that has become Night Springs is really called is located near one of the thin, worn places in the world where dreams and reality flow together and life is always a little strange. Perfect analogy for Night Springs. I can't return to the real world, I've tried, but I'm operating on dream logic, forcing the door open a crack so I can slip through. I can enter the strange little town of Night Springs. All I did was put it in Arizona for one night.
All right, and then we still have to get the rest. And then there's all these. Okay, I missed like a bunch apparently. Or they come later.
As a storyteller, my first real love was crime. And it was in that genre that I finished my first novel, starring the perpetually miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was a wound that never healed. The books sold as fast as they hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
No freaking kidding, man.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up. I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I've faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. Strange. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me, an evil caricature, a creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who heard a story about me. An urban legend made flesh, a serial killer, my dark half, brought to life by the power of Cauldron Lake. I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left. The atmosphere in the projection booth at the drive-in was charged, almost unreal. Despite that, the air felt cool and refreshing this late at night. It'd been a hot day. The summer was nearing its end, but it wasn't over yet.
And then that was all in that one.
My writer's block got worse.
Two
I
more.
didn't sleep much anymore. My life with Alice seemed like a constant fight. I was a wreck. Alice took steps. She booked a vacation in Bright Falls, a small town in Washington. It was supposed to be a chance to break out of the cycle I was in. She didn't know about the darkness in Cauldron Lake. Alice, my wife, the best thing that ever happened to me. She smiles and the darkness lifts. For her, I've tried things I otherwise never would. I've never really minded if it's made me feel like a fool. She's a photographer, and the world she sees through her lenses is unique and beautiful. She has the vision. She sees things others don't and knows how to make them visible to everybody. She did it with me, too. She teased out things I was only vaguely aware of. She always saw me in the best possible light. It's been 2 years since I came here. Being that long without Alice breaks my heart, and I know it broke hers. I know she thinks I'm dead. How could I blame her for that? It would be a crime to pretend that she owes me anything. She took all the stupid, self-indulgent bullshit I brought into her life and still stood by me. Still loved me. It's no betrayal. But I'm a better person now than I used to be. I want to be that person with her.
So I've done the TV and the radios, like through each of the 3 areas. But in order to get the others, you have to re-look at them because they're different. So we're going to be doing that too because we're missing 5 and 5. No, 6 there. On to the story. So before we go and take care of those freaking bird taken, there are a couple things that we need to do.
Okay, people, it's Eddie Rodman here with a few hours to kill, and there's nobody I'd rather spend them with. Nobody else in the whole world. Oh boy, that'll land me in hot water when I get back home, won't it? Well, just in case my wife is listening, and you always are, aren't you, baby? Let me tell you, you are the exception, honey, and the prettiest lady I ever saw to boot. But I'd really like to spend some quality time with you listeners, because, well, tonight's one of those nights. You're sitting in the studio and you kind of forget how long it's been or what day it is. You just sit here and go through the motions. You might as well have been here forever. You keep talking, but you don't even know what you're saying. It's like you're on automatic. You can't stop the ride and get off. It's times like these that I really wish that somebody had just called in and relieved my boredom. How about it? Anybody? Come on now, help a fella out. Our lines are open.
Okay, there's that one. This should also be different, I do believe. Or maybe not.
Okay. So this chick just
Oh,
came to
it
me
is.
and
It
said she's
is.
my biggest fan. I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves. We have a couple of drinks. And then things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
That's nice.
I thought you'd like that. Are you tense? You feel a little tense.
Maybe a little. I had a crabby day.
Yeah?
Don't worry, it's improving real fast.
Yeah.
stop. It's just getting good.
Watch this.
Terrible.
Yeah! Did you see that? Oh man! Did you see her? Boom! It's a magic more than anything else that sets us apart from animals. It's in our nature to imagine, to turn fantasies into legends, to be storytellers. But on a rare occasion, the line between fact and fiction, imagination and reality becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in Night Springs.
This guy. Alright. Okay, got that one. Hey, Derek. And that's how we deal with these jackasses. But I need this one. How's it going, Derek? Okay, here they come again. Just a bit tired? Yeah, that's fair. Whoops.
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run.
Okay. That was so much easier to deal with this time. I mean, it did help that I looked it up. Okay. Wheel was in place. The battery was attached. Let me go grab this stuff real quick, if I can. Here we go. Oh shit!
Better hurry.
Piss off.
Emma! I'm coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Don't you dare.
Just keep your head down!
Shit. Bryce.
Hey, it's safe now.
Okay. That all done?
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
You should.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Mal.
You
He
got
had
it.
blonde hair and really
I
stupid
sure hope you're
tattoos
right
on his
about
neck.
this.
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
He said his name was
Last
Cody
time I
Rhodes.
didn't let that thing, whatever it is, happen to me.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
Good. It doesn't have to happen exactly the same way this time around. You proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Let's hope you're right.
Famous last words there, Alan. Famous last words.
The memory of her own fate haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
Well then, I guess that's that for her then. I do want to check and see if any of the other doors can open. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. This is what we didn't do last time. And I probably missed some pages. Okay, no doors on this side. We don't need to go to the motel, or the diner. Okay. No, it's like, I think it's that door. It should be, yeah, one right here. Ooh, perfect. Grab that too. Okay. And I don't think there's going to be anything over this way. Gonna make sure we're nice and stocked up before we actually leave here. And we're gonna switch to this. Just in case there are any more bird taken that we need to deal with. Okay. There we go.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one and the same.
All right. We're moving along. My aim's getting a bit better. Not as terrible as when I first started.
Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
I agree. The Twilight Zone, wait, what? Hold on. It's part of that. I agree. The Twilight Zone did exist and was a popular show. Oh, really? What's your point? Whose point? The narrator's point? I couldn't tell you.
As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
Okay, I got distracted, but it's to get the imaging ray. Why? Why are you here now? No! Who's fighting me? This guy. It's like a homage. You know, if you leave your car unlocked in a bad neighborhood, it'll get homaged. Interesting. Oh, we are hurt. Here, let me go in here. God.
Oh, praise be. You guys are coming through for me. A pretty little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a caller out there. You know, when the hours stretch into eternity like this, when it Feels like I'm stuck in a rut and just reliving the same endless night over and over again. I feel genuinely
All right,
touched
apparently we are all
reaching out to me,
fine.
breaking the monotony. I just want you to know that
Oh,
it
this
really
one.
matters to me. Caller, you're on the air.
Okay, no.
Did you know that this is my
I'm calling the
dream
people
job?
who chose the narrator on Creative Hacks. Yeah, you know what? It's what it is. Oh dear. Okay, I don't really need weapons. Also, is that voice on the radio J.K. Simmons? I have no idea. It sure sounds like him. I don't know, actually. I didn't look to see what the cast was. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. I don't have any. Sorry. No pictures for you. None for you. Okay, I think... You know what? Oh, no, I'm gonna go this way. Fine. That was one of his more famous roles? Oh, really? J. Jonah Jameson. Listen, jackass. I really hate those guys. They're very, very annoying. Okay, we'll go there in a second. I want to... Nope. You know what? We'll do it now. Oh, you know what? This wasn't open before. Okay, what are we getting? This is the hunting rifle. Would a hunting rifle be better than a pump action? Hmm. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Oh, her car's down here. That's crazy. Okay, so some things are a little bit different. Okay, we do need a little heal here. Oh, motherfuckers. I hate those birds. They drive me nuts. Ugh. Hopefully, no more birdies for the moment. Definitely needed that little heal. Wait, there was... I think it's up there. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything glowing around here. Okay. I'll have to go up there and get it. Just gonna see if there's anything around this way as well. Oh, I do see something. Ooh, flashbangs. Yes, yes. Son of a bitch. Can you all just, like, leave me the frig alone? Oh, Lord. Okay. Two things that I see around here that we need to grab. Another page. Just I need 40 to get the combat shotgun. That's like the last weapon in the game. Did those clouds of birds just turn into people? Yep, they're called bird taken. And they don't like light. So if you shine the light on them, they'll just scatter and go away. You have to like use the pistol to take care of them like right away. Otherwise they'll just keep coming back. That's what I was having trouble with yesterday. And no more flares. The carbine rifle? Yeah, like, the carbine rifle is pretty good. I'm actually trying to figure out if the hunting rifle is better, because, oh, I don't think you can look from here. But the hunting rifle is, after the carbine rifle, so I feel like the hunting rifle is supposed to have more firepower, whereas, the combat shotgun is like 40 manuscript pages, and it's the last one you need to get, so it's supposed to be like the best one, I think.
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Okay, so we do need to watch that TV. What I discovered was each of the TVs and radios play something different in each reality. So, let's see what's going to be on the telly today.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time,
Or
I just
most
like
of
to keep
them.
things basic. I want you to understand that.
This is definitely different.
Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style.
Of course you are.
Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
We're getting serial killer 101
I can't
here.
tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
What an ass.
You'll
Alright.
have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
Yes. That's not a verb.
Telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Alright, here we go.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Girl. I don't have time for this, alright? I gotta rewrite history right now, or reality. It's crazy. Crazy that you want me to take the time to come up here, put your mind at ease. I'm on a time crunch here.
Oh.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I don't believe in magic.
Neither do I, but I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates.
Is he gonna
with
mention
some
her
that I
dress
don't
again?
quite understand.
'Cause that would be crazy.
For all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
Maybe. On the other hand, given your appearance, and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor.
Or you could say that you're caught in a gravity well strong enough to alter the flow of time. Yeah?
For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature.
Except
I
that
completely
this is a
understand your
dream
reluctance to
world.
believe me.
Oh man, that was
There are
hard. I'm
people caught so deep in
exhausted.
their psychosis that they retroactively
This is a
manufacture
dream
memories
world
and
though,
beliefs that
so...
conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
Oh, are we done talking? You turn your back and you're like, all right, you're dismissed. Because that's crazy. You know, we have not used the flare gun as yet, and part of me is interested in figuring out what'll happen. The other part of me is like, you know what? We'll do it without the flare gun. I don't need no stinking flare gun. Everything is a dream? Yeah. I don't think there's something... over here. Wait, except that... It's like... I don't think it's this. Maybe it is. I just want to make sure it's not like... Aha! It is a page. Perfect. Reality is a hologram. Fair enough. Alright, let's check out this hunting rifle, shall we? Yeah, I'd say that has some pretty good, decent firepower, wouldn't you?
These beings hate the light, am I correct?
Can you hear me?
You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way. All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Oh, are you kidding me with this?
I guess they didn't like that.
Okay, there's something like around here, I think. Like, is there a doggy move? Maybe. Ah, there's the page. Oh, dodge move? There is. It's, that one.
Those damn mountains trying to kill me.
Anything else? This might be overly technical, but it's a lot of iframes, or do you have to be very precise with it? You just have to hit the hitbox. You see something up here? Yeah. I don't think there's anything there. Oh, no, you don't. Screw it! Holy mother.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Oh, at least I didn't have to deal with those guys. Although, they have gotten in before, so...
Find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
Absurd.
Yes, the reality stone confirmed.
So, I believe this? Why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
Because that doesn't happen in horror film.
Not
horrors.
quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange.
Gotta
has been
follow
done.
the laws
But
of the
this idea of
genre.
somehow altering reality
Otherwise,
with
it's
writing
just
is
mayhem.
ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destiny
Alan
determined by
is
things like physics
an
or
ass.
probabilities or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial. Or
So
by
there's
some kind of
an
intelligence.
arcade game
If it's the
of this
latter,
that you can
that
play.
intelligence makes
So I
choices
might
based on some
check it
criteria.
out
If we suffer as a
um,
result of those choices,
after.
there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Okay, great. He's like, but I can't. You don't even know.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
And now we're on to the drive-in, where we have to deal with this mess. Fun.
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Pick up the generator building key. Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
Oh, I see a page. Okay, so that's 26. I think we need 30 to get the assault rifle, maybe?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife.
My lord.
Little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman, or the neighbor.
Hey Jay, what's going
I'm
on?
married to
Ooh,
somebody
woo.
else.
Yeah,
Thanks.
pretty much.
I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
You should sit down or something.
Thank you for displaying me this important lore.
Wanna be calm.
Listen, you came at the wrong time,
I
okay?
wanna be nasty with you.
Yeah. Okay,
You could do anything you want.
That's terrible.
let's not even go there.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to move. I don't want to deal with this. No. I'm an innocent little Lumi. I don't know these things.
I was about to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on the air with Eddie. What's up?
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any conclusions you'd care to
So
share,
what I
Ricky?
discovered, how am I doing? Pretty good. I went through the manuscript pages that I had at the beginning of the stream.
Am I right?
And I realized that through each time that you come through doing this, like you're looping through, there's more manuscript pages and there's more collectibles to grab, like through the radio and the television. So I'm just kind of like doing that part, making sure I get all those. Also, just so you're aware, the timeline for this is after Alan Wake, but before the Signal and the Writer. So he does this first, and then I think it's the Signal that happens.
Or perhaps we're just a twisted reflection of actual events that can happen elsewhere.
But it's still like a side story. Like you don't need to play this in order to like figure it out.
Dude, what? Food for thought, Ricky. Food for thought.
Because this is just him in the dark place. Which, I know in the dark place he was like,
Are you getting it yet, genius?
Can you guys just like leave me alone? Also, that on, excuse me. No, back off. But this is like before he lost his mind. Did the other one piece? The other one pieced? The other one pieced? Because like, isn't it like the Signal where he like lost focus and he started to lose himself? Aiming has been learned. Look, I told you it's been a while since I played Fallout, which is where I learned how to aim and stuff. It's crazy that you're even mentioning that right now. I need 30 manuscripts to get this one. I can't believe you would even mention that. That's crazy. Don't tell me it's the... Okay, as long as it's not those damn bird taken. Swear to God, they suck. No! They aren't here! Screw you! Screw you! Alright? Just freaking screw you! Yeah, how do you like that? Stupid bird freaking taken. Hold on. Okay, anyways. I have learned how to deal with the bird taken. It was annoying, but I figured it out. Because I am smarter Lumi. Checkpoint. I love checkpoints. And listen to this.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good.
I kind of want to stay here and listen to it, but I kind of don't. I kind of want to move on.
Did you know that I've got a...
But there might be lore.
We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God.
I know that is a tricky balancing act with these games. Sometimes you just want to play, but you don't want to miss potential lore. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I went through like the manuscripts that I had at the beginning.
And then, one day, somehow,
Just so that, you know, kind of get like a little bit of
maybe I'll slip
background.
up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth.
There's also an arcade version of this as well. So I might check that out too. Like I think you're supposed to try and survive until dawn.
My darling wife.
Like all those TV shows in AW1, I have no idea if they ever amounted to anything. I don't know. Like I know like in this, if you collect the manuscript pages, you get access to more weapons, more powerful weapons. But other than that, I don't think the like the radio stations or the TV shows really amount to much besides being a collectible.
You're like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
No! No! Nope! Wrong button! Wrong button! Holy crap! Okay, stay away from me. No! Okay, that went a little bit more terribly than I had wanted. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. That went a little bit more terribly than I had wanted. $20 manuscripts to unlock the assault rifle. Well, I guess we'll check out the assault rifle. See how we do with that. It can't be any freaking worse. Let's see. Let's get to our checkpoint first. There's something here that we're gonna need to get. And now that I'm remembering, I think we need to go around. Or maybe not. We need to go in here. Okay. Oh, no! No! Why are there spiders? Why? 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 Alan, did you have to write spiders into your freaking horror show? That's crazy. I don't like spiders. I hate them. They suck. Oh, that's what was shining. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's switch to her. There we go. Okay, last time it was this and this. No, of course it wouldn't be that this time. Let's try this. Nope. Goddamn ass spiders. I need you to, like, learn how to run. It's not hard. Everyone can do it. Except you, apparently. No! What the hell? Kind of want to go this way only to see if there's like collectibles over this way. And there is. Or there's just this stuff. Let's see. No, there is something here. Aha! What did I know? What did I know? Ow! Son of a bitch, I wasn't fast enough. Oh, God damn it. I don't think there's like anything here. No, don't see anything. Checkpoint, though.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Go! God damn it. Yeah, I know, we're hurting a little bit because of that damn ass bird. Hold on. So, the pistol is how you take out the burbs. Knowing mother frickers that they are. Checkpoint reached. Love that for us. Yeah. Can I just go heal up? Like, is that possible? Like, you could just let me heal and everything's fine? Great. Now I mean business! Ooh! Lumi Lexi! Alright, those deal with those guys. Alright, and then the last one. There we go. Talk about being flashbanged. Alright, time to go in. Should we go check on Sarah? Was that her name? Before we go in? Maybe. You know what? Let's do that. To be like, hey girl, I know you went through some stuff. Do you have any other lore for me? Because I want to know. Also want to pick up more batteries. We gotta switch on the lights.
It's you.
I guess you're back to normal again?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be normal, but thanks. I know you didn't have to come back for me like this.
I couldn't just leave you like that. I'm sorry about the whole thing.
Not your fault. At least.
Also, we're not like
force
Mr.
anymore.
Scratch and gonna leave a poor
It's
girl
just-
in darkness.
Hey, thanks for not, taking advantage.
No problem. You don't seem too weirded out even though this is happening again.
Honestly, that pales in comparison with having that thing inside my head. I mean, it's crazy, but
I understand. I can really mess you up.
plus, this is weird. I think what he did left something. I can feel that things are different. I just know that time's acting wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I can sense it.
I'm not surprised. A close encounter with these forces, it stays with you. Changes the way you see things. Some people can't deal with that. They just lose it.
Well, it's early yet. I'm not ruling anything out.
I'm gonna go make my way into the projector booth.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? About the situation, I mean?
No, it's a trap for me. I'm gonna have to go deal with it.
Uh-huh. And you got a plan, is that it?
I think I have a chance. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Round 2. Alright.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing.
It was late at night.
Maybe it's enough.
The summer was almost over. There was a film. Okay, hold on. Okay. A spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Okay, we gotta change this because it was late at night. I don't know if that one's right, though. Okay, that's right. So this is not right. And then a spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Here we go.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
You're trying to be cute, aren't you?
I am cute, thank
It's a
you.
waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
All right.
Time folds back on itself. Again.
Now, I bet you're wondering,
his
how many
senses
times are you going to have to do the
scream
same
at the very
thing over and over again?
impossibility of what is
This is the
happening
final time.
assaults them. But the
There are
champion
3
of
acts.
light endures.
But this one should be relatively quick.
Each time he gets a little closer. Each time another detail falls into place. Now, the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
Oh, motherfucker! No, are you kidding me?
What are you, the King Hillbilly?
It's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted this instead, but you know what? It is what it is. Where is it? Over here? Oh. Wait, is that what it was? Let me make sure. Yeah, that was it. Alright, getting out of the place. Okay, but every other time it was actually like something here. Now I'm... Aha! It is. Okay, we got 30.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
And boom. Time to run! I freaking hit that. Screw you guys.
Next stop, saving Emma.
Oh, son of a bitch! Lord. That was crazy.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
How I have not died yet, I have no idea. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, hello.
Clear now.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
It's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
I mean, fair. I would be sick about it too.
You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
That's crazy.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. So, we need to secure the fuse box. There's a few things that we need to do first, though. One is looking at the radio station, or listening to the radio station. The other one's looking at the TV.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure.
Figured there would be something up here eventually.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia. She's a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
Absolutely. And with her is one of the filmmakers, somebody who's actually primarily known as a renowned photographer, Alice Wake.
Hello.
Now, Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very impressive. My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
Well, that was depressing. Okay. This one is next.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, that's for sure. Al? Al! Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do.
What's wrong with Barry? Come on, man.
I actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Leave Barry alone. There's nothing wrong with Barry. So did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, those were the flares. Oh, go away. Oh, you know what? I really just wanted these flares. There we go. Oh, it's not in there. Aha. Now let's see if we can actually get into the motel rooms or if they're all locked. Okay, fair enough. But there is something. Oh, there it is. All right, 20 more. I doubt I'll find them because some of them are probably in the motel rooms that I didn't look at last time.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory.
Oh, it looks like we can get
He
into them
just
now.
attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
Oh, wow, crazy.
Why anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
All right, so I have a few rooms that we can look at. Not that one. Is that all that's here? Looks to be. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah. Okay, not that room yet. Over here. Not gonna worry about that because it's nothing that I want. There we go.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
That would be swell. All right, Emma is saved. On to the observatory. See if we can get the full picture of what we need.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows, he will have what he needs.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Great. Ow.
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
Lord. And these guys just like leave me alone. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm back here. No. I can't go that way. Absolutely crazy. Well, I'm not allowed to go that way. Oh my god, piss off! That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. Alright, we need to switch to the flashbang. Alright. Piss off. Phew. I don't think I have enough. Nope. You know what? No, we don't. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts.
Uh-oh. There we go. What am I even looking at here?
I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down.
Uh-huh.
I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Uh-huh. That's great. All right, let's pick up a few things here.
Scout! You need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Oh my god! That's freaking crazy. My freaking god. Hold on, I need to get stuff. Garrett, you can always depend on the old gods of Asgard. No! What? That's right. Didn't die.
There,
Yes.
I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude.
Can you leave that up?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our
Lord.
previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's...
Oh my god. Yes, we were rocking. I handled that like a pro. At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, let's go.
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad
They're
you have such
hardcore
good spirits.
physicists? That's crazy.
Yes, it's completed.
Finally. If all goes well, This should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
You probably won't even remember.
The situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
No.
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No. You can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could—
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Oh, I see we're done talking. That's great.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward—
You know, we weren't able to get that weapon, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't think we really need it. I feel like the assault rifle is, like, good enough.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Alright, so I see we're starting from here. That's awesome. Just gonna see if there's like anything around. Doesn't look to be. Alright. Let's just go. He's probably been making like a good time with like all the help that he's gotten.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Bro, can you like not? No! Oh. No! My God. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Just being like immediately attacked. Oh shit. At this point, I don't even know if I'm going to worry about the collectibles since I know that I didn't get all of them. Well, that was quick. Hmm. There. Those things are annoying. No, we're not. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can get out this way. Nope, all blocked off. Of course it is. Why make it easy on ourselves? A shortcut.
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never. Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Oh, well, here we are, rocking it out again. Oh, fucking me. Aw, why couldn't the music, like, you know, just keep up? That was sad. I only got a little bit of it. Were they expecting me to take longer on that battle? Because not me. That's rude.
Do it, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Oh, I see a manuscript. So not what I meant to do.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
Uh-huh. Excuse me, taking a little break here.
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness. I've been busy. I operate in the shadows, not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken, but I do my best work in the dark. And there's so much darkness out there. It goes deep. And the things that live in it are fast, big bastards. They don't mind getting a little bit of elbow room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right? But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact. All they need is someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper. You're stuck in an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Else, do my thing. Getting a bit of quality time with Alice. That's a little something for me.
That is creepy.
And I deserve it.
Okay, if you say so, buddy boy. We'll see who deserves what. Alright, so... Ooh, looks like there's, like... a few... What am I doing? This is what I want. Can we, like, you know, focus? Great. A little more focusing, a little less, whatever we were doing. I'm gonna go turn on the lights up here real quick, so we don't have to worry about it again. No, can't carry anymore. There we go. Shotgun or no? I'll stick with the assault rifle, thank you.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time, but being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
In reference to the torchbearer.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
Alright. Time to finish this off. Let's see. Where? Over this. Over this way. What? Why does it keep changing where it is? Oh, there's two. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Although I don't see it. Unless it's on that side. Oh, there it is. And then there's one more. Might be up there for all I know. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with it. Uh-oh. I have no more flares! Okay, so there's one more. I'm gonna give myself a little heal up. There we go. And let me just snooze the ads for a moment so we can get through this part. Okay.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Okay, so it was late at night. The summer was almost over. There was a film noir. And this was shining onto the fire extinguisher. Alice film was playing in the projector. Okay, so we just need to find the film. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my
Bye-bye, Mr. Scratch.
Alan? Is it?
Hold on. Just let me snooze the ads again. There we go.
Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
Aww. I'm sobbing now. Aww.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last.
Well, we know that's not true.
Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time, and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Aw, that was a really good ending. Oh, that was a good game. I really enjoyed it. Only died a few times. Feel pretty proud of myself for that. The aiming got better as time went on. GG, well thank you. I appreciate it. Not too long then, eh? No, it really wasn't. I think like if you did like all like the extras and everything, because there's like one more thing that I'm just gonna like show that's part of this game. It's like about 8 hours-ish. So like really not too bad. I think like the main story takes between like 3 to 5 hours. Obviously it took me a little bit longer because, you know, first time playing, not really. Has some issues with a little bit of dying, a little bit of not aiming. That's fine, I got through. I think like each like section or like each chapter is supposed to take like 45 minutes to an hour, so I feel like I did pretty good. Oh, so those bird taken last night, I was just not having it. I realized that it's the pistol that I needed in order to like kill them quickly. Rating wise, I'd probably give this like a 9 out of 10. It was like really enjoyable. Hope you guys had fun watching it. I know I had fun playing it. I'll probably play it again just to like get all the collectibles myself. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. Yeah, for sure. I mean, no worries. Like I said, like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I really want to play this one. Like I still have no interest in playing Alan Wake, like the main series. But like this was like a nice little side piece that I could like stream myself. And like off stream I'll get like all the collectibles and play it again. I don't know if we'll spend a lot of time streaming the next part that's part of this. But I'm willing to at least check it out just on stream just to see what it is. I was looking at the achievements and I'm like, there's just no way that I'd ever be able to do it. It's just like, I mean, maybe with practice, but yeah, there's just no way. Like, it's right now, I'd be able to do it. Alright, I'm just gonna... sorry, I usually go through credits, but I don't want it to get muted. So, the next part is the arcade action. I really don't know what that's all about, and I kind of want to see it. I also want to check how many collectibles I missed. So, we only missed this one, the combat shotgun. So that's not too bad. That was the 40. The 40 manuscripts that you needed, and you had to get it at the observatory. So that's not too bad. I got the rest of them. Manuscript pages, I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 isn't bad. With that one. And then observatory, I missed 2. That's pretty good. And drive-in, oh, I missed a hell of a lot here. Missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Yes. Videos. I got all the videos. And radio shows, I missed 1. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so the arcade action. Oh, what is this? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe we stream this like sometime down the line. Oh, there's a friends leaderboard too. Maybe I can convince Shadow to play it. So I guess these are just like random places that are in the Alan Wake universe. We'll just try this one and see what happens. Fight till dawn? Oh, that's gonna suck. Welcome to the arcade mode. Your objective is to survive until sunrise and get the highest possible score. Not happening. You are awarded points for destroying Taken. Your score multiplier increases when you destroy enemies who perform a successful dodge. Enemy hits reset the multiplier to 0. Weapons, chests, and arcade mode can be unlocked by finding manuscript pages in the story mode.
Dawn is near, but the enemy is nearer. Stand your ground, champion of light.
I have to survive for 10 freaking minutes? Okay, that's crazy. Or I have 10 minutes to, like, loot up. Nope. Would it be fun? All right, what do we think? How long do you think I'm going to survive for? Enemies are approaching? The enemies can... I can't imagine that, like, the cemetery would be, like, too bad. Well, if you want to get aiming practice, I guess this is how you do it. The nail gun? I don't want no freaking nail gun. Nail gun? That's crazy. I'm not doing too bad. Oh, of course, they're also not, like... Alright. Rude. That was rude. Okay. You know what? Let's go this way. Nope. This is the only one I'm doing right now, by the way. Revolver, no. Looks like anything. Oh, there is some stuff down this way. Nice. For the next wave, yep. I'm ready. No! Alright, well.
Your corpse will be here to greet it.
That's what I figured was gonna happen. Okay, I am gonna have fun trying to get through all this though, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna try it. I'm really not. Alright, so that was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. It was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. I think I'll have fun with the arcade action too, but I'll probably do that off stream so as to not embarrass myself even further. I didn't really have anything else planned for today. I really just kind of wanted to take care of finishing this off. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go chill for the rest of my Sunday, and I will be back Tuesday to play Final Fantasy VII Disc 2. I know it's long awaited, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, Hey Jay. Thank you for stopping by, and Dark, and I think Mal was also here. I will see you guys later. Disc 2 hype, yes. All right. Bye, everyone.